Elon Musk has offered to buy Twitter for about $41 billion in cash, saying the social media company he has often criticized needs to go private to see effective changes. "I think it's very necessary for there to be an inclusive arena for freedom of speech," Musk said at a TED Talk in Vancouver when questioned on why he made the bid. Musk is already a top-ranked Twitter shareholder with a 9.2% stake of the company. He made a better bid in a letter to Twitter's board on Wednesday. The offer was made public in a regulatory filing on Thursday. He also told the TED Talk audience that he was not sure he will actually be able to acquire Twitter, even though he has enough money to take complete ownership. "Having a public platform that is massively trusted and broadly inclusive is extremely important to the future of civilization," Musk added. His offer price of $54.2 per share represents a 38% premium to Twitter's April 1 close, the last trading day before his 9.1% stake in the social media platform was made public. Musk, who is the world's richest person with a $273.6 billion fortune according to Forbes, rejected an invitation to join Twitter's board this week after disclosing his stake, a move Analyst said signaled his takeover intentions, as a board seat would have limited his shareholding to just under 15%. Investors were not immediately convinced. Some argued Musk's bid undervalued the micro-blogging platform that has become a global means of communication for individuals and world leaders. Saudi Arabia's Prince Al-Walid bin Talal tweeted from his verified account about the deal. Describing himself as one of the largest and long-term shareholders of Twitter, he said Musk's offer undervalued the company and he rejected it. "Since making my investment, I now realize the company will neither thrive nor serve this societal imperative in its current form. Twitter needs to be transformed as a private company," Musk said in his letter to Twitter chairman Bret Taylor. Musk has recently criticized Twitter's policies, saying that the company doesn't adhere to the principles of free speech. After Twitter banned former American President Donald Trump and other Republican like Taylor Greene over concerns surrounding the incitement of violence during last year's U.S. Capitol attack by his supporters, Musk tweeted, "A lot of people are going to be super unhappy with West Coast high tech as the de facto arbiter of free speech." In an interview with SiriusXM's Americano Media on Wednesday, before Musk's announcement, Trump said he probably wouldn't have any interest in returning Twitter, where he had more than 88 million followers. Company employees, some of whom were panicked over Musk's impact on its ability to moderate content, were expected to attend a Twitter all-hands meeting later on Thursday to discuss the news, according to the Reuters. "We think Musk could look to fund the transaction, if approved, through a combination of debt financing and potentially Tesla shares. Given the size of the transaction, we think it is conceivable that some Tesla shares could be sold, given much of his wealth is tied to the company," research analyst Angelo Zeno said. Elon Musk's offer to buy Twitter comes in a difficult moment for the company. Twitter's lower-than-expected user additions in recent months have raised doubts about its growth prospects, even as it pursues big projects such as audio chat rooms and newsletters. The big question for the Twitter board now is whether to accept a very generous offer for a business that has been a serial underperformer and tends to treat its users with indifference, said Michael Hewson, chief market analyst at CMC Markets. Twitter's board will only issue an official response after it is discussed on the parameters of the valuation process, and it would then ask its advisors to review the bid and await for the results, the source said. It would be hard for any other bidders to emerge, and the Twitter board will be forced likely to accept this bid or run an active process to sell Twitter, Wedbush Securities analyst Daniel Ives wrote in a client note. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Elon Musk Insider so that you'll never miss out on the latest and most reliable Elon Musk